response to the Ethiopian girl who is misinformed about Black America, and to the other brothers who support her in this wrong decision or wrong ideology of Black America. I used to be like you guys and her myself. I was a self-hating black man in my youth. I'm now in my 50s. I grew up during the time period that you guys are talking about, so I've seen it all. Back in the 60s, late 60s, black women's single parent was in the 12%. Now it's in the 70%. What happened? That's the question that we need to be asking ourselves. What happened to us as a race? Not listening to some self-hating Ethiopian chick who's second generation, who's no longer an African anymore. So we need to be looking at what happened to us as a race. And the points she made are on a small percentage of Black America. She's looking at what the media shows of Black America, which is a very small percentage. It is not the majority of us. The majority of us come from middle class. Okay? Not the majority of us are in the ghettos, living a ghetto life. The majority of black women are not like that. I live in California. We have the lower class out here, we have the middle class and the upper class, blacks. So she's only looking at one percentage or one certain element of our population and calling it the whole. She has bought into the whole dogma that black is a second-class race on the planet, which is not true. I've been doing a lot of research into black history. Most of you do not even know that we were the original Picts that moved into Scotland. We were there in Ireland. We were called the Tuatha De Danann. We were the Fomorians, the black giants from that time period in history. We've been all over the world. We populated this planet because we are the first race, as the whites' own scientists have proven. Their own archaeology people have proven. Their own DNA geneticists have proven. We are the first race on this planet. And as the great Khalid Muhammad said, no Johnny-come-latelys can take that away from us. We created all the other races. And how dare this self-hating Ethiopian come into our midst and shake us up like this? How dare you let her shake us to the foundation? She's one self-hater. That's about it. She won't even date one of her own men. That's how low she thinks of anything black. So we need to look at what the real problem is for the brothers and sisters who live in the ghetto. And as one brother pointed out, yes, we did have a very viable population way back in the turn of the century. You guys should Google the Black Wall Street. White folks tore it down. It was so successful. They got jealous and burned it to the ground. There have been blacks in all realms of society who have worked their way up and out of the troubled times. Not many of you guys know that we were involved in the NASA program. There are tons of black engineers who helped put us on the moon. The PC that you're using, there was one black fellow who owns 30 patents and was instrumental in developing of the PC computer. Our inventors go all down through time, from peanut butter all the way up to just something simple as the Super Soaker. Every time you step into an elevator, it was invented by a black man. Every time you stop at a stoplight, it was invented by a black man. And yes, there was a black man there helping Edison produce that light bulb. We are the children of the earth. We are the natural race for this planet. We need to gather our pride back here in America and not let some little wannabe foreigner shake us like this. It's disgusting. As I said, I used to be a self-hater at one time in my life because I didn't know the truth about our race. All of us should be involved in searching for our real history because they don't give it to you in the educational books here in America. How many of you guys know that we used to rule Spain, España, and Portugal from 702 or 712 AD to 1492? It wasn't Arabs that came in, it was black men that came in. We need to do our own research into our own greatness and our own glory, my friends. We gotta stop buying the social media's programming of us as a race, because that's some damn bullshit. That's some goddamn bullshit. Just like this little kid that's put out this stupid ass message, she bought into that bullshit here. She only saw one side of our race. She didn't see the successful blacks that are pushing our race forward. She wasn't here during the 60s when we were standing up saying we ain't gonna take it no more. It's time for us to stand up again, and that time is now.